Is this really the battle legally you're looking for? Now, Tom Brady's camp would say, well, Tom Seaver doesn't have the trademark, so it's all fair. All is fair in love and war. But is this really the fight that Tom Brady wants to be going up against? Last night in New York City, a bunch of Mets fans got together and a former Mets player from the 69 team that won the World Series, Ed Kranepool. And they took turns throwing Boston baked beans at a Tom Brady poster and a Tom Brady jersey. Look, New Yorkers hate Boston and Tom Brady and the success of the Patriots. So, and there's a lot of animosity for the Mets fans right now because it's another lost season. So they might do this with anybody. But what's in it for Tom Brady? Again, to sell another hat that says Tom Terrific on it? That's what this is about? Ignoring that there's a guy that had that nickname decades before you were even born and is battling dementia right now. You want to go and legally try to seize that nickname? That, to me, is either Tom Brady being blind because he's his own little Giselle Brady, kissing my son on the lips, Facebook, movie, documentary, Alex Guerrero, TB12, crazy died. It's either him in this own little Tom Brady world where he's just blind that there was a guy that once had this nickname and he's battling dementia and he's just ignorant of that, or this is his legal team that is soulless and corporate and employed only to make profits for Tom Brady's estate, and they don't care enough about it, and Brady is just letting them do anything that they want. Either way, it's a bad look, and it just kind of suggests that Brady is out to lunch. I mean, I'm sorry. I don't think you have to be a huge baseball fan to know that Tom Seaver was Tom Terrific. And I don't think it would take much research to realize that Tom Seaver is dealing with dementia. And it's not like Tom Seaver was some run-of-the-mill fifth starter. Before Mariano Rivera, he was the highest ever total of a percentage of the vote to get into the Baseball Hall of Fame. Like, he is a living legend. And you're just going to ignore that to co-opt a nickname you've never been called before? It'd be one thing if some people, or if we did call Tom Brady Tom Terrific, and that was his nickname. It'd be one thing. And you're like, well, in retirement, we want to put this on T-shirts and hats and posters, and we want to have Tom sign this and that. And he's never been called that. So think about how blind this spot is from so many different angles for Tom Brady and his camp. That Tom Brady and his camp don't realize all of this. And this is where Brady, in my estimation, becomes unlikable. His football is brilliant. Brilliant. I would never, ever, ever discredit his football. But the stuff outside of football, I mean, I'm no fashion guru, but how kind of ridiculous he chooses to wear suits and his hair and the briefcase at the Kentucky Derby and that whole thing. And it's just like, what kind of world is Brady living in where that's the reality? Like going to the Kentucky Derby with a briefcase full of cash and being photographed in a hat that looks like he's running a steamboat in 1910. That's he's in on, but he doesn't realize that his nickname has never been Tom Terrific and Tom Seaver's dealing with dementia and he wants to trademark the name. Like, what world does Brady live in?